Is there anything you want to discuss?
There's a lot of shit to discuss, but
Right,
what's your program?
just speak like I think like two things here. 2 things. But I don't think my things are that lengthy. Me, I be calm. Me, my things these days are calm. I don't overdive into like I don't want to get too emotional on the pod.
Don't pretend.
Alright, man, let's kickstart this shit. Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to the Drunk and the Ginger podcast. Your host, Rita Manuel, and today I'm having Bianca on the pod. My big guy, top boy. Say something, my guy.
Yeah. What's up, fam? It's Bianca Arnold. You're on the pod. Nice to be around.
Yeah,
Let's have a good one.
Say less. By the way, you're gonna be on the pod more often than usual. You know why?
I hope so.
You know why? I don't want to be revealing this in early stages, but you know why. You have to work hard.
Good to get the sebo.
Got it. Say less. Let's start with what. But before we start with that, I miss you, bro. It's been a minute.
What the fuck? Why do you say that shit?
Bro, it's been a minute. A minute.
Hey.
I last saw you in the first week of February, man. Bro.
Hey,
Come on.
February's just ended, man.
And February's ended. So, basically, it's understandable for me to say that. It's literally been like a month, and it might even get longer. Yes.
I understand.
Yeah,
but we keep in touch.
Obviously, man. So anyway, this is what do you call it? Should I call it a conspiracy theory because it hasn't been proved yet? You get like the Rita.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to say her name because, man, this political shit has a lot of like issues with it. So you'll be there mentioning names, and the pod just becomes popular for the wrong things. And you're in prison. So anyway,
I just watched the clip of some guy being thrown in prison. It was not nice.
It's not a nice experience, man.
You know that thing of pick up the soap.
Yeah. Fuck.
So that guy,
Shit.
they just jack his pants like straight up.
Fuck. Now the guy just landed. Bambi's soap fell down.
Yeah,
Good, man.
landed. They had thrown the guy inside.
So anyway, the conspiracy theory is there's this guy on Twitter. This is where I found it. So on Twitter, this guy, he was saying apparently that I don't know. Should I tag his name? Should I mention his name, like his handle? Let me mention his handle.
It's public knowledge.
Yeah, this is public knowledge anyway. So the guy, his handle is Jim Spire Sentongo. So apparently, the whole of yesterday he was trending. He made it trend yesterday and also today. And this guy was trending because I don't know if he leaked. All that information was already out and maybe he was putting it, it was just another guy adding it on his platform, but I saw it from his page. So apparently, he was talking about like there is a conspiracy theory that AAA, that is, I think you know AAA, they even mentioned it down there, like AAA, like A cubed.
Montedenyo.
Is it like, let me say it, Rita Amongi. Yeah, I don't even know where the AAA is coming from because Rita is R. Anyway, Rita Amongi, that apparently she has the whole parliamentary building, mainly the top guys, like the palm, eating from the palm of her hands. You guys, like guys are just in Simanyanga, the people working in her company, not the company, like the school, in her district. Simanyanga, she's the one in charge. All those guys are on the payroll. Simanyanga, the parliament, the parliamentary payroll that she's paying them. Yet in actual she's not supposed to be paying them. Then on top of that, they're also saying that there's this guy in charge of finances. What's his name? Director something. his name? I saw it somewhere here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that guy.
It just says the director of finance.
Yeah, that apparently that guy is always just giving this chick money anytime she wants. But what type of juju is that to be serving out rack like that?
Okay, man. With Uganda, it's just madness. It's just madness with this with the way money is dished out amongst those big people, the big politicians and all that. You may say the ruling government, you may say opposition, but all of them are just eating out of the palm of
Hand.
actually not that actually they are just eating taxpayers' money, full stop.
Man, you guys, I said while I was reading this thing also, they were like, she's the M. She's an MP also, right? Of like her area,
Yeah.
I think it's Kaberemaido.
No, Bugweri. Yeah,
Bugweri.
Somewhere in the east.
I don't remember anyway. But apparently she has a speaker. In a short time in power, they say she has chewed the most money so far. In just a short period she has been on, she has chewed the most money.
Bukedia District Woman MP.
Yeah, Bukedia. Bro, that she has chewed money. That the money she's chewing is reckless. Bro, that shit even hurt my feelings, man. Bro.
But for me, man, you know what I can say on this story and whatever is coming out, because according to what I see, man, all this is just people reacting,
Yeah.
And if most of these people were taken to court, all this stuff wouldn't hold up. That's all.
Yeah, that is true. Okay, that's actually very true. You
need hardcore evidence to
yeah. I think that's where where those guys like have an advantage, man. Like they do that business in such a clean way that even if you're to take them to court, it's very difficult to discover that this person actually stole funds, but they've been stealing for a very long time.
I don't even believe it's clean. I believe it can be seen. Those guys within the parliament can investigate and all that and find out how the money is moving and all that.
But wait.
But it just takes someone to find them and actually put them to book.
But you guys, don't the MPs have to first pass through the speaker, like to make such investigations?
That's the thing, man. I don't know their procedures like properly, but
I think you're supposed to pass through the speaker to make an investigation. You cannot just come out of the blue and start making one. Fuck, and she's the speaker. She's the one embezzling the funds. So how do you make an internal inquiry about her? Unless if someone higher up, maybe like the president, to decide that he wants to make an internal inquiry, maybe on Rita Amongi, maybe that she can say nothing about that. Other than bro, I was watching.
There must be procedure.
Yeah, I was watching news actually on that same issue. I was watching news, and what's this guy's name? The MP for Mokono. That guy is always ruckus. FDC guy.
This Semoju.
Kira actually. That guy was in court. Sorry, not in court, in parliament, but this guy was bashing the chick full time. I was like, bro, am I watching my parliament or this like maybe comedy store? Guy, it was funny. I was like, bro, no, this is more entertaining than some comedy shows guys be putting on.
Anyway, that guy, he always brings up some ruckus stories about history, about what he tells you.
He's even in like those messages, on that guy's feed. Semoju's thing is also there. Was I think the guy was? I think he was giving a talk to some guys or like a meeting whereby they were talking about what that stuff. That guy was there. Fuck that guy. I don't know if I'm to call it excessive ambition, bro. I don't know. All I know, he wants to come in as a president, man.
Some people have love for the country more than others. That's fact.
Nah, it's just love of money, man. Honestly, it's love of money.
Yeah, it's love. Anyway, can you blame anyone? Most of those guys, they have come up from nothing.
Honestly,
So
I wouldn't blame them that much.
Once they're touching the big monies,
I wouldn't blame them that much because honestly, even if it were me, first switch day, in my first 2 terms, I first choose that rag. Actually, no, what I would do, yeah. Like Uganda's term is 4 years, right? 4 or 5? I think it's 4.
4, 5.
It's confusing. I think it's 5 because the last time we voted was when 2021.
Yeah,
21, 22, around there.
21.
Yeah.
Because we are now going to vote in 2026.
In 26, so 26, 25.
26.
Yeah, then that means 5 years. So, Kati, now this should be my plan if I get into power. First get like those 2 first years. Bro, I first bag that money. For the 2 years. Yeah, my constituency should not expect anything for like 2 years. The first 2 years are mine. My money, first of all, for investing in the campaigners to come back. That's 1. 2, if I get into in like those political things when I'm still young, bro, the party must be partied, bro. And that is now the 3rd year. The 3rd year is for partying, eating that money, partying that money hard. The first 2 years, the money is just for recovering back my money that I invested. In case it gets done, I recover it back by the 1st year. The 2nd year, I'm buying land. 3rd year, I'm turning up. Then the last 2 years, I build roads, build bad shit in the constituencies so that they can vote me again.
But do you know what is the role of a member of parliament, first of all? Before we go that far.
Member of parliament. First of all, what is the use of a parliament? Making laws. So what's the use of a member of parliament? Obviously to contribute in like lawmaking and whatnot. But let me also search you on Google. And I see. Role of a
member of parliament.
So according to now, this is the parliament actually of Uganda. According to the parliament of Uganda, there are 4 major roles of a member of parliament. So I think the first one is legislation. So members have to debate and pass laws through which the institutions of government, I think, will follow. Let me see the rest. That's now the first. Obviously, the first one is the one we get even to know from like school. Let me see. Then the other one is representation. So the MP represents their constituents' views in parliament and bring to the attention of relevant ministers different matters of the nation. That's the second one. So representation, first legislation, then we have also representation. The problem is my network is taking some time to load, man.
Mine has refused to load at all.
Fuck. Guy, man, they have to work on our internet in UG, man.
Our internet has become funny, but
by the way, of late, it has been weird, man. It has been like up and down.
Shout out to my Airtel friends. Those guys, whenever I hear them cry,
and they say MTN is shit.
I don't believe.
Man, I can't believe that shit. Because honestly, the freedom I be having here. Now I've got it has finally loaded. Obviously, we said the first one was making laws, legislation, then representation. Then to participate in decision. This is discussion and amendment of bills. Supervise the executive branch and hold it accountable.
Uh-huh.
Then elect the prime ministers and other key officials. Those are the roles of the MPs.
So you see, in all that, there is nowhere that they be like, boo, construct a road for your guys. What? It's just that what the public just wants to, you know.
They're actually not supposed to be what. No, but I feel no, but these guys are given money for their constituencies. Remember, you come to represent your constituents and give the views of issues disturbing them. So these guys put
Yes.
front even a budget of the things that are affecting the guys in your constituency, and they're supposed to. The parliament is supposed to look at their budget. If it's revise it in case there are things that are supposed to be removed. If not, they pass it. They obviously bring it back to court, and everyone they talk about it. Then they pass it if possible. So that money that has been passed, it is the role. I think so. I think it's the role of the MP now when he has because the money goes to him first. He's supposed to distribute it among the different now local branches, like local LC branches, to help out on some of those things, and also maybe help on procuring. Maybe like some of them that can't, like on the local government level, like the things they can't attain. Those ones I think is not supposed to now. But you see now a person has made a budget, and he has been given that money. Let's say he has made a budget of like 100 million, and he has been given that money. You find a guy giving like only 50 mil and is pocketing 50 mil. So it tells you now he divides it among the local government guys from LC1 to LC5, and he's giving each person 10 million. Obviously, those guys, each person is gonna be like, bruh, let me first get Kumaika cut. I can't just be giving this rack just there. I'm seeing rack flowing through me. I've been broke. The guy also takes his share. So by the time it even reaches down, the man is not even able to do anything. Like, because these guys have split it among themselves, and no one is going to ask whom like questions.
Yeah, actually. But you see, now like the point you read on holding the executive accountable.
Yeah.
Remember there's a Ministry of Local Government.
Yeah.
Now the Ministry of Local Government is in charge of now like all that stuff of these different local governments. These from like LC5 to 1 within the different districts.
Yeah.
Now, remember, all planning and budgeting is by financing, planning and over what? Economic something.
Why does that guy also have issues with him? He should come and.
You will have issues with almost every minister or every
by the way,
politician in Uganda.
Not really. By the way, there are some politicians that, for me, like I don't think they're actually affecting my life that much. Because now you're in charge of, let me say, of like Karamoja, man. For you, me and you, like, there's nothing, bro. I don't even know if I'll ever go to like Karamoja, but me and you, there's nothing. But now that they mandems, this guy is in charge of urban planning.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen Kampala?
First of all, who started to do urban planning?
I don't even know who was the first minister of urban planning. University.
And by the way, do you know that some of the planning is not even done by whoever is in that ministry or whoever is in charge here in Uganda?
That guy isn't supposed to be doing that stuff.
I can take, for instance, was it the railway?
Yeah.
They say it was designed in London by people in London. And from what I hear.
Now, but remember,
designed by people in London.
A design is a design. Like a design, it's just a structure on how it will eventually look like, right?
Also, where it's going to pass and all that.
These guys, now you see, these guys were given track that they like routes they were going to be using. Because now this is how the shit is actually supposed to be. Now they say Kampala is the capital city as it is right now. Like you want to build a structure there. You get? You're supposed to go. You're supposed to go to the Ministry of like urban planning.
Mm-hmm.
Those who actually have a plan for what they have an entire plan for those particular cities. So you're supposed to go to that guy. You like want to construct in what? in Kampala, in this particular area. I own this land. I want to what? I want to put a building in this particular area. Obviously, they ask you, is it commercial, what, and all of that. You answer all those questions. And these guys are supposed to tell you, if you're building something, don't maybe exceed this. Don't build in such a format. So that it is easier maybe for us when we want to maybe improve and expand on something. It is easier for us to work on it without having to affect your building. But I don't think those guys are telling those guys that shit, man.
There is no planning. Because recently there was even a discussion on the distance between petrol stations within a certain area. There is a regulation, I think, in urban planning that says that there should be at least, I don't know, is it at least 16 kilometers?
Kilometers, I feel, is like little. Is it like 16 miles?
Between, I'm not very sure, but it says, from what I remember, it's like around 16 kilometers between between two petrol stations in an area. But if you take, for example, a sample space in an area you live in, an area within Kampala, and you check the distance between any two petrol stations, is it up to par with that regulation?
Not even close. There's an area even whereby there is Shell on the left and there's Total on the right. So if you see Shell prices are animal for you, you just switch road and you go to Total. Honestly, but for me, that one, I think it's mainly because of I think guys have done that mainly because of at times the pricing in particular areas. So if you find like you can't afford like Shell prices, you go to like Total. I think maybe that is the only reason why they are so close to each other.
I even feel like they are what? It is what can I say? It is very regular. If you go to some Shell now, like there's a Shell when you're coming from what's that market along the Northern Bypass?
Which market?
I keep on forgetting.
The one in Nalia?
No, the markets are when you along the Northern Bypass after that part of Bukotocheva. No, what's the next part you go to?
Bro, I won't lie. I'm not so conversant with that area. I only go in that area at night.
There's a market there. I always forget it.
Let's call it Bukoto Market.
Let's see, markets in Uganda.
Bro, you really go to search all the markets in Uganda.
It's very simple things.
Let me be like markets maybe it's near Bukoto. Let's see, markets in Bukoto.
It is
Nakasero Market?
No, Nakasero Market is in Kampala.
Yes, in Kampala. I've put in Bukoto and they've brought for me the first thing is Nakasero Market, man. Let's see.
Along the Northern Bypass.
Which market is that?
Bando
Market.
No. Man, I get every day. What the hell?
And therefore you bypass day every day. So for you have no excuse.
I'm not understanding. Along the Northern Bypass. Can you believe I've forgotten?
Markets along the Northern Bypass. Life, it actually brings it and it's accurate. I'll be like, wow. But you know, there's
Kalerwe. Kalerwe.
Bro, Kalerwe Market. Oh. Alright.
Yeah. So there's a Shell like ahead there.
Oh, I've seen that area actually. There are around like 3 petrol stations there.
Yeah.
There's Shell, then there's some other one, but it's called Africa.
Yeah.
Or something, it's green and white. Then
the Shell that side has relatively lower prices
than other shells.
compared to other shells. Even actually the shells in that area, I think even close to Mulago, even one they get around there, the prices are relatively cheaper.
Yeah, but you know that thing, that actually explained to me that thing. I think it was in my my form 5, form 6. Like prices are different in different areas because of like reach, like market, like the type of people they expect around those particular areas. So like,
Yeah.
I think, I don't know if it is still now, it's still the same now because it has been a while for me since I last went to Java's. But before, Java's used to have different prices, like for each restaurant.
Yeah.
The prices were actually different. So you'd find the prices in Boulevard are different from maybe Java's in this one along near Spear, Nakawa. Java's Nakawa. You'd find that the prices are different. You go to the one in Wandege and the prices are all different. So different areas, because of the type of people in that area, I think, if I'm to remember correctly, I think it's because of the type of people in that area. That's why the pricing can be like that. The pricing can be high depending on the environment and the area. So they look into that.
Yeah. Maybe that could be the case, but actually, yeah, in busy places, because I even noticed the one in Nakawa. Nakawa there after that flyover. That's relatively low prices.
Bro, the one in Nakawa is a game saver, bro. I think that's like for like our farmer, that's like the best cafe Javas, bro. Boulevard has high prices, blood. Anyway, that was then. I don't know if these days they keep the prices all the same in all restaurants. But I will go back. I've been broke for a while, but I'll go back to Java's and I see.
Go and do some window shopping.
Do some window shopping on food. Man, they'll make me clean dishes.
Bro. The way the waiters come immediately to you, man, they may just chase you.
Oh, by the way, as we were on that Cafe Java's thing, remember on Valentine's? There's a chick. I think you saw that video that went viral.
Yeah, I think that one of the rat in the milkshake.
The one, the one at Java, not the rat. The rat is old. This one is a Valentine's thing.
This guy who
they. So we all know that. We all know the story. The guy is at Java's, is chilling. I think he's supposed to have a date with this girl. And the girl comes, Valentine's, comes over with a couple of flowers, balloons, PS5. I think even a new phone for the chick, for the guy. And they're singing, they're serenading the chick as it's going to the guy. No man, then moves out, he overreacts, like, bruh, nigga, don't do that shit. So, so he leaves. Now, Java's on their page, I think the next day or the following day, they put that video and they say women are not supposed to be treated like this, and like pity for the chick. I'm like, okay, it's calm, yeah, it's right. Okay, the guy was not supposed to treat the chick like that. Then they go an extra mile of inviting the chick over to Java's. I think with a couple of friends of ours, they were like 2, and they had a meal on Java's, free, whatever they wanted to have, they had it. I didn't watch the whole video till the end, but all I know, they had a meal on them, on Java's. They even sang for them and all that. I don't know if Java's gave them any gifts or anything. But don't you find it like a bit unfair? Because I believe if the roles were reversed and it was a guy being done that, do you think Java's would have done the same thing for that guy as they did for this chick?
I believe the same situation happened to a guy some time back, and now, was he also looked for?
I don't think he was looked for, because I follow the Cafe Java's page, and that thing is literally like, I always be looking for like when they have like discounts, bro. wait for a discount, then chiller, and be like, bro, there's a discount has landed. Let me first call these guys to deliver me my yard. So I don't know. For you, what do you think? Because I don't think they would call the guy back, honestly. I think because it happened to a chick, and with the way these days society, ladies, when something happens to them, obviously have to show like support and all that. But
but anyway, man, for me, by the way, I just feel like, man, at this point, guys, this generation will just be doing the most, man, for Valentine. Because why do you go all out to surprise, and then after that there's a 50% chance of you embarrassing yourself?
I know, but because not everyone is good, man. Some people are just evil, man. Like, but honestly, if it were me, but I think in this guy's scenario, maybe I don't know. Maybe the guy, I think maybe he were thinking of calling the relationship quits. There's a possibility maybe he was planning to like end the relationship, and this chick, I think maybe for her, maybe it was her way back. Maybe like she was trying to like reconcile with like a PS5 or phone, maybe like a Java's date or something like that. But maybe this guy said he was like, bro, man, this chick, we're done. You know what? Nah.
But for me, in that period I was on Twitter, and at some point, guys I saw tweets coming around saying that, man, this thing was as if like staged.
I also saw that. I actually saw also the things on Twitter, like they were staged.
Whereby I think the guys who supplied that PS5 have ever done that like before. Like they over gave a PS5 to someone to go and give to their loved one or what, and shit never worked out. Then they come back on their Twitter page just to gain numbers and all that.
Yeah. But you know why I would kind of believe it? Because like not to sound weird, but the chick, I looked at the chick's phone, and the chick looked like she was holding an iPhone 11 on guard. Bro, you're holding an iPhone 11. Why are you buying for your guy a PS5 and another phone? I think it was an iPhone 15 also. Unless if the phone was not there and I'm just maybe mistaken. But
of which even that guy she was buying that stuff for is a dealer in Kampala.
Like, bro.
Things.
Like, it doesn't add up. In a way, it doesn't add up, like, for it to be naturally true.
Yeah, so for me, I feel like the chick got free meals. What?
Yeah. But I didn't just, I brought this thing up just like with iteration, like, if it was a guy in that particular situation, man, would they really do the same thing?
It wouldn't have happened.
Bro, and that shit hurts my feelings, man.
But you take your L and go.
When you're there, you're on your knees, you've bought for this chick a makeup set, brand new phone, bro. You've bought for an iPad. Even her friends have come. Let me say, no, the friends are not there. She's there, you've bought her all this shit, flowers, chocolates, blah, blah, blah. Bro, nigga, you go on your knees. I'm saying, like, babe, yeah, it's your Valentine's, and girl, like, grabs the flowers and throws them in your face, man, and walks out, bro.
Bro,
fuck. Man, I think they said
if I'm not controlled, like at that moment, if I don't have like a very cool head, like I always do, man, fuck, that chick would have received some wrestling, man. Like. Like some choke slams or some shit, man.
Bro, I don't know. I think in my head I could draw like RKOs on that chick full time. But honestly, I think that I'm a rowdy guy. I'm more rowdy, man. But in that scenario, I think I would break down, bro. But not like in person, like for people to see me. But like in my head, bro, I think I can be fighting like more battles. I think the demon can be like, bro, kick the fuck out of that chick, beat her up, bro. It's open season. Go all out on the chick, yo. And the angel would be like, yo, nigga, calm down. You know, you're a man. Don't let those petty things put you down.
Now,
Bruh.
you see, now this is where like our whole big discussion comes up.
Yeah.
Eh? Do you feel like now you see there are very many questions, there are very many statements to say. No, like first of all, singers and over poets and over what messed up guys to try and become like
soft,
to bring out the emotional side.
The emotional side, yeah.
That statement is there. Then, if you're to look at the past, man, did your forefathers really value this day like this, man?
Bro, honestly, man, Valentine, eh? I tell, fuck. Oh, I think. Now, like Valentine's for my obviously forefathers.
Be careful, you may kill your street cred with the women. With
that is true. That is true. But I'm going to give an honest opinion, bro. Regardless of street cred, bro, I can build that cred up, bro. We belong to the streets, G. So obviously, according to like our forefathers, man, they didn't. It wasn't like a very big thing for them, because even by that time, I don't think I've ever seen my parents going out even on a Valentine's Day. Though obviously I've seen my dad sending my mom a couple of gifts. I've seen that, but obviously never like the big thing. And be like maybe go for like dinner with your female friends, like yeah, you guys go like have something to eat or like do like chilled shopping. But most of the times they be sending like my mom like chocolates. I've never seen her receiving flowers, but mainly chocolates. And now it's mainly us like the kids. So this Valentine's, I didn't do anything for her. I'm supposed to have bought for something, but I didn't do anything for her, man. Now, you said the poets and musicians have made guys soft.
Yep.
Now, I don't think it's the musicians and the poets. Exactly, because among some of the best musicians and poets are men. You get, so they're like usually just voicing out like the inside like thoughts. The reason why I feel men are now more soft and in touch, because they felt like they've suffered like for so long with their intrusive thoughts, and they're tired of maybe, you know how they say like the death rate for men, suicide rate for men is higher than for women. So they're tired of that and they want to take charge. Now that's where the problem comes in. Now men want to take charge of like the situations, their bodies, and whatnot. Not all men, let me be precisely, not all male, but men have discovered that it's actually important to talk about some of the things, and let's like what let me tone down on some of the things that be like they make me less of a man. So now whereas men are doing that, women, whereas that thing they want emancipation, they want to be on the same level as men, they still expect their men to act as if they're ruffians, but at the same time they want their men to act like as if they're kind and emotional. So you see, it's a conflicting battle. Mainly on the chick side. First, the guy's side, there are some guys who are actually very comfortable being like their masculine self. The other guys who are now comfortable talking about themselves and all that, and they feel like this doesn't hurt my masculinity in any sort of way. It just helps my brain out better and puts me in a safe space to like live long and not have like worry about a lot of shit whereby I will not even have to think about committing suicide and all that. So for them, it's like the safer space. So now for chicks, they want us to live now both scenarios, of which for guys, we find it difficult to live both scenarios. You choose one.
Yep.
Yeah, that's where now the issue comes in. And now the problem now that is that some other guys have taken it to an extra level and now have decided to become bitches. Honestly, they have decided like to become bitches. Now, the problem is those who've decided to become bitches are more than those who are becoming more, not more, but are becoming more than those who are masculine, and those who are masculine but accept the fact that I have these issues and I can work through them through like talking and expressing myself in a certain kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's the problem. Now chicks want both of that, and for us guys it can't happen. We either choose the one or the latter. Now the fact that now these guys who are more bitchy are attacking this girl and they're giving them this false perception of guys. So by the time they leave that guy and goes for the guy who is now masculine and is not exposing, he's going to have issues and she's jazzing more. So now in turn, that's where now the issue comes in. It is not necessarily that men are bitchy. It's not the poet's fault. It is these guys who are bitches who are causing the problem. The poets are not doing a good job. If you listen to guys like Bright Fires, there is Giveon. Those are some of like the most they call them anyway, the most toxic R&B artists, like male R&B artists. But when those guys sing, to most men, they be like, this is hard come. I've been through the situation and understand it.
But me, the emotional man is not winning, first of all.
Yeah, that's true.
In my books. The emotional man is not winning. It's the guy.
It's a masculine guy. Yeah, it's a masculine
hardcore and he's the man.
Now, I'd say the guy who is making a big push is the guy. He's not a bitch. He for him, it's true. Like he has a balance of like 70-30. So 70-30 sounds big. 80-20. Let me be more precise. It's more like 80-20. Even it might even be less, like percentage wise. That guy who is saying I'm masculine, my masculinity is like 80%, then maybe my emotional side, I'm giving it like 20% of me. You get? Now that is the guy who's winning. The guy who's 100% masculine, now those are the guys who are actually killing themselves more. The guy who's a bitch, those are the ones fucking up the game. Fuck. Making situations tough. Shit, they're not. But it's this guy who is 80% masculine and 20% emotional who's like winning. Because like he has the perfect balance of like using, because us men, most of our things we base them on logic. Whereas women may not, most of their decisions are mainly based on emotion, not as much as logic. Though obviously there are some situations whereby they use logic. I wouldn't want to say all situations. But women's obviously first implication to something is basically emotional, whereas for men it is logical first. Yeah. So this guy who has the perfect balance between logic. It may not be perfect. It's not really perfect, but his logic does not. He has logic, but he does not forget the fact that while I'm thinking of something logically, emotionally I also have to be present. Now that is the guy who's going to be winning. On God. Now that's the guy who's keeping men on top. Because he's self-aware.
The emotional guy.
Not the emotional guy. The emotional guy is the bitch.
No, I'm just saying, like, man, those things of emotions. You know how most of us men nowadays, our guy is the Andrew Tate guy.
The Andrew Tate guy. Top G.
Man, that guy is not supporting Mbo crying. What?
Yeah, definitely, for sure. But you know what that guy advocates for? He advocates for the guy I was talking about, the guy in the middle. Like, have that logic, but don't forget your emotional side. But obviously, now the people are against him, be jazzing. Simanyanga's guy is just jazzing toxic masculinity. But he's actually telling you, like, be present. Like, use your logic at the same time as your emotions. Both things play a role in your life, but don't let, like, let me say, for a guy, don't let emotion outweigh your logic. That's
The thing is,
I think I should become another Andrew Tate, man. I feel myself, man. I feel I'm spitting bars, man. I feel I'm spitting bars, nigga.
What? What? You see, okay, man.
Yeah.
Man, if you have your emotions there, you just think about them and then find a way of moving forward.
Yeah, but that's facts. Because I think when you get into like an issue and it's like emotion, at times you can't explain it to someone. First guys anyway. You be there, you can't really explain to someone and they understand you like properly. So if just your mandems and maybe they have not understood, sit back. If it needs be, grab your beer. If you drink, you grab your beer, your whiskey, those who smoke whatever you're smoking, calm down, think about your solutions, or look for help elsewhere, like in terms of like if someone can help you. If there's no one who can help you, attack it head on.
But man, you have to have a strong mind, bro, to tackle that kind of stuff, man.
By the way, I think what Andrew Tate, there's a stream I think I watched of Andrew Tate one time, and it's like, men these days we are weaker, and that is facts, bro. We are weaker. We might be intelligent, but we are weaker, like mentally, even like physically, bro. We like things. We reached an extent whereby we are liking things a little bit too easy. I think because of the fact that there's a lot of exposure. I don't know if exposure is the reason, but I feel like I don't even know how to put this properly. But like we overexposed, man, and the notion of like these rich guys putting their queer behaviors on people because they can give support is also making things worse. Now they say like that community, you get them weird mandems, their community like dishes out like a lot of money just to like join their stuff. Can't you see? So that's now them picking up people one by one, and most of the people that are really falling into fire, I think they're mainly guys. I don't know why. I think because now that's where the mental weakness thing comes in. Bro, we're not as strong as before. Mandems before we're wrestling with bulls, man. Bro.
By the way, guys still do, by the way.
That shit in Mexico.
The type of person you would have to be.
Bro.
You would have to be that guy who comes from like the villa with the other mindset.
Yeah.
I told you of the time, like, I was seated in a taxi, and then this driver is seated with two ladies at the front, and he's judging them how things run in his home. And one of the things I remember, the guy was like, "What, man? For me in my house, there's no woman who wears pants. It is, it is skirts." It is skirts and only skirts.
Skirts and
you
dresses.
guys who wear pants, I don't understand you, and I even don't know. But that shit can't fly in my house,
bro.
Yeah, so those are the guys. By the way, you take time and listen to such people like taxi guys, these guys on the farm, these bricklayers.
It's been a minute since I last like used the taxi like seriously. I've been using Judge a lot, I think. That's why, and conversations with Judge guys, bro.
A Judge guy is also a hungry, horny guy.
That guy, Judge guys are liars, bro. But I'll sit in a taxi for some. The only reason I'm not really feeling the taxi thing is because of like, you guys, we are mobbing the taku. Some guys there is blazing. Or now like evening hours when we are all done with, let's say we're all back from work, we can all be in the taku blazing and stressed.
Man, the morning hours are like the most nasty hours for me, man.
I feel like the morning hours are easier, man.
You can enter a ratchet taxi. Like it doesn't have like the door panels and all that, and then like you said, some person is there coughing, some rare shit.
There's itakuwa
Guys are
certain.
also there with their weird smells.
You guys, there's itakuwa certain one time, and the conductor leaves and he tells me, like it got full, and as the last guy to enter, and the guy tells me, hold that door. This door does not close properly, bro. I'm like,
what? And you sat.
I'm like, bro, no. No. I told the guy, nada. But I looked into it and I'm like, bro, I'm going to be late. These are doing my internship periods. I was literally going to be late if I was to sit and wait, because that was like the last taxi had come, and it took time even to reach there. I'm like, fuck. You guys are literally the whole journey. I was holding that taku, like that door. Fuck you guys. I felt like the conductor, because like even when guys are moving out, I'm the one to open for them, close, and I hold it, bro. I was like, fuck, nada.
By the man, you had to be careful at that moment. Sometimes
it's like a trick.
They do want to rob your phone.
Yeah, it can be like a trick. Now, what I said me is that I was holding, like with my arm this side, I had my headphones on, and I had like my phone in my hand, and like I made sure I switch everything, put everything on this pocket that was like holding the door, like from the side that was holding the door, and it had like my pants on that day I had putting on some baggy pants on mine, and I had like zippers, like sweatpants, them baggy sweatpants. So like zipped up, and I sat and I'm like, bro, Kali, you're joking. And then I put like, I don't know, I held the thing for like the entire time, bro. But my heart was in my pocket. I was like, Banange, bro, please. Akasimute wakamba, Avhasa. Like, these guys don't know, man. Avhasa to get the phone, and they want to steal it, bro.
Man, sometimes I've realized just prioritize yourself. Even at that moment, you should have just been like, you know what?
Let me leave the taxi. But you guy was late, man. I'd been mob times, you guy. I was literally like on thin ice. They were just saying, man, if you're late more times, bro, I think we may have to release you from this program. I'm like, yo.
For you also, you overdid it.
Bruh, man, I don't know why, but so during that period I was staying in a home in Boyos, because like from Entebbe it's far. So I don't know why in my head I feel like from my home to Kampala is a short period of time. Even while I'm in a taxi, I feel it's a very short period of time. I should not be wasting like a lot of time on the road. Yet in contrary, it's a bit it's different. Like it's a bit long. But every single time, you guys, in my head, I can be like, bro, it's near Kampala. Bro, it's 2K. By the time the distance is 2K, it's more short. But bro, every damn time I'm late. It's the same thing that happened to me during podcast class until I decided to start using judges. Every time I would pick a taxi, I would arrive late. Like until I made the resolution. I think that's why I've been using like judges a lot of late, because I know judges maybe will help me like reach in time, and my time keeping is not really the best, man. That's just it.
But you just plan, man.
I think I just have to plan it like properly. Yeah, I think even when I plan it, man, at times it just doesn't work out. Anyway, man. Anyway, but let's first get back onto the topics, man. We were just strayed a bit. My other thing for the pod, what? So the fact that we don't have mob services in UG, that's another thing affecting my issue. Another thing.
For example,
first of all, we don't have Disney Plus in UG.
Sure, guys, don't use it.
We don't have Disney Plus. For you to use Disney Plus, first let me now show you the what? Because I used it for some time. You have to pay for Express VPN. After paying for Express VPN, you change your location. Yeah, you switch your location to a country that has what? That has Disney Plus. On top of that, you need a number for that country that has Disney Plus. Then now you have to go and look for an eSIM. You get, now you're looking for an eSIM. And you have to pay for that eSIM also to acquire it. After that, you've done all of that. Now you've got your Disney Plus that just in you pay. How many things have you paid for before you arrived to Disney Plus itself?
That means Disney Plus is not for us.
It's not in Uganda yet. They've not yet like I don't know, should I say add Uganda to its server. We're not yet there. You get. So you have to use like those other methods. It's like watching Hulu. Hulu is the same thing. It's not yet in Uganda. There's Hulu. Now the funny thing is now there's YouTube Music. It's not in UG. But apparently Google Podcasts is supposed to switch and go to what? And go to YouTube Music. So now people who've been using Google Podcasts, how are they going to access their podcasts when they're now on YouTube Music, which is not available in Uganda? I don't, man. This shit makes me bad. They feel bad. The fact that we have very few services, man. Because the way I like people solving my issues, bro. I know I can pay someone to make my life easier.
But now what's on Disney Plus is here?
Bro, there's a lot on Disney Plus, man. There is a lot on Disney Plus. You should go and just check out like a catalog of just search on Google and like be like Disney Plus, maybe like exclusive or Disney Plus movies, or their series and shows and whatnot. Bro, you get a lot of early access stuff. And me, anyway, I think because I like watching science fiction, adventure kind of stuff. So for a type of person like me, and I hate spoilers. I hate spoilers a lot. So early access to me sounds so good. As long as I can get early access to something, bro, I'm so good. Yes, there is Telegram, but Telegram, the movie or the series will come like a day after, or maybe if it was released in the morning, it will come out in the evening. There's time between that. I imagine it's a movie. There's time between that. Someone who was it on Disney Plus has already watched it and has spoiled it for all of us. I think me there can be.
But that's Uganda for you, man. You just have to block out the spoiler guys, or don't look out for the content,
bro. That shit has my feelings. But there's a spoiling story. There's a friend of mine in my Form 6. So when my Form 6 Endgame came out, bro, I was dying to watch Endgame. Infinity War was crazy, and I was like, bro, Endgame hard, right? Tough shit. I even tried making myself sick multiple times so that I can go home and watch it. But now there's a time that hurt me the most. Like I was successful. I went to the nurse. I just a man, bro. I'm not feeling shit is not kawa. She refused to give me a passport. I'm like, scam. You think I'm more argue with you? So one of my mandems tells me like there's a teacher. This guy. So I think this guy was the dose at the time. Like this guy, as long as you're a candidate, he serves out what? Pass outs. Just give him a reason for him, he'll sign for you. I'm like, hey, scam. I go to this guy, I'm like, bro, first sign for me real quick, man. I have an issue with my eyes. Shit is tight, man. I'm not feeling kawa. I was like, hey, okay. He's like, the first jokes around, like, guy, your eyes are not red. They're mob white. I'm like, guy, man, what you want me to first cry for you? To let you know that I'm in pain. He's like, no, okay, it's calm. He signs for me. So I take it to the secretary's office. Man, this school was weird. The secretary's office was far away from the headmaster's office. The dos's office was mob far. Like all departments with all their separate buildings, man. So it was like you had to walk all them journeys. So Sokati, I take this thing to the secretary, so she calls my parent. So my parent comes along and they're like, we're here to pick Emma. So now the HM passes by. I was like, what? You guys are here. So this HM knew my farmer. So this guy is like, nah, this lady is lying. You can't be sick. I'm like, bro. But honestly, at that time I was actually not feeling well. That was the only time I was actually not feeling well. The other times I was just trying to fake it just to go and not. But that time I was not feeling well. And this man is like, lady is just lying. Let me go to the nurse and I see if it's actually true. It goes to the nurse like, nah, I'm not the one who gave him the pass out. But he was here and was like, he's having like discomfort. Like, then the guy was like, nah, he's a candidate. Give him eye drops. I was like, the fuck? I'm like, bro, eye drops have prescription too. He's like, nah, give him eye drops. You're not going in there, you're lying. Then the guy is like, if this boy leaves this school now, he doesn't come back. I was like, bro, fuck.
Guy wanted to be hardcore.
I'm like, bro, why all this beef for what now? I was like, it's calm. I was in pain that day. That day I was pissed. I was pissed to an extent that I almost shed a tear. That's how angry I was, because I saw an opportunity of watching Endgame and his guys just fucked it up. Now, during that period, I had an Indian friend by the names of Benjamin who had gone home, and he is the biggest spoiler in the school at the time. Like in Form 6, he was the biggest spoiler. I was like, fuck. So the guys who had phones in school at the time, they text Ram. I'm like, yo Ram, first bring for me some stuff as you're coming to school. He's like, right, I'll bring for you some stuff. He's like, but I'm also bringing you spoilers because I've watched Endgame. I swear I was like, the world has come to an end. Bro. I'm like, please don't. He's like, relax. I'm coming to spread the gospel. I'm like, fuck. So the guy comes back, and every time he sees me, he's just smiling. He's like, Lejo, I can't wait. I'm just waiting to get you in a tight corner, bro. I'm like, bro, pause. No homo, man. He's like, nah, I don't intend it like that, but I'm trying to get. So every single time he would see me, he would literally try and spoil the movie for me, and I would literally run away from him every single time. He did this for I think 3 weeks consecutive, and I was running away from people. And every single time he was in the dormitory, he was jazzing about Endgame, just to make sure. That guy made me go for night prep, extensions. Super extensions, because I wanted to come back to the dormitory when the guy was sleeping for 3 weeks. You guys, that's how passionate I am with that shit. So for me, early access is like a big deal. Yeah, man. Honestly, we need to just up services, but I think the reason why the services are low in Uganda is because of the people who can actually afford them. There are not so many, and even those who can afford them, some don't pay for them because they feel like they need extra reason. I.e., you motherfucker. I don't want to bring up that thing, but you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You niggas. Yeah, easy. It's the reason why we are still suffering in UG. You guys, you have your rack, but you don't want to pay for them services. But you love the services. You know they are good, but you're like, nah. I'm gonna do my own thing.
Most of the time, you see there is need for a shift. You get. Most times when we are chilling as Ugandans, we're watching TV or what? You get.
Watching TV, maybe listening to music, drinking, something like that.
Most times we have TV, which is what? DSTV, right?
Yeah.
Yes, so DSTV has movies, the shows and music.
Sure.
So most Ugandans are used to such kind of stuff. You get?
Yeah.
Now, these different services that you're talking about at Disney Plus, Netflix, Spotify, what?
Say less.
Most people have not yet gotten used to that. Okay. And guys, you see, the shift would need to be people shifting from this normal TV to using now internet. Their homes being connected to the internet. You get?
Yeah.
Yeah, of which most of us are not kawa on the internet, you get. So
Alright.
paying for internet, after paying for internet, you pay for those services. After paying for those services, you don't use all of them.
Now, but you pay for what you can use now, or this is what you do now. This is something I've been doing with a couple of my friends.
Mm.
So a person pays for, like, you get a person to pay for, one person pays for Netflix, another person pays for Amazon. Then when it is for the streaming services, we contribute
Mm-hmm.
and be doing like a family package.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we pay for like a family package. Then we do like also F1 and all that. So I'm the one who pays for Formula One, like Formula One
Mm-hmm.
coverage. So anyone else wants to watch, I share with them the details. Now,
So how much is that?
how much am I paying for Formula One? I'm paying about
Mm-hmm.
18K per
Mm-hmm.
month.
Mm-hmm.
18K. So obviously Spotify, that's when I pay for myself. I don't do the family thing, but my siblings do the family thing. I got out of the family thing for me. I got out
Mm.
of it. So
Mm.
then Netflix. My cousin pays for the Netflix. We all watch. Then my brother pays for Amazon Prime.
Mm-hmm.
Then we also watch that
Mm-hmm.
as a unit. Which other thing? I paid for Paramount Plus at the time when we actually had access to it. I was paying for Paramount Plus.
Mm.
Yeah, so you see, so like you've divided like the division of labor, like you don't really feel like the impact, like you don't feel the strain so much because you can still get to watch what you want, but it's not you necessarily paying for it.
Mm.
You get like your load is like light. You get
Yeah, but you see, most people are on their own. You get, even you at a point you're going to be on your own,
no,
and you're
it's
not going to
guys,
be wanting to
it's
hear
guys who
people.
just want to be
I think
islands, bro. Guys,
most people are islands, bro.
guys want to be top G's for nothing, bro. We're still flexing in this UG of ours. Like, well, like look at this scenario now. Netflix, you can create profiles, right? So
Mm-hmm.
we are 4 people on the Netflix. My cousin,
Mm-hmm.
my two cousins, me and my sister. So
Yep.
each person has their own what plus okay, plus the kids account, which my nephews be watching. So
Yeah.
each person is on his own profile has their stuff organized to their liking. Obviously, when I sign in, I can decide on that one day to be like just stubborn and disturb like maybe Pony and like change her entire list just to be funny. You
Uh-huh.
get, but on a normal day, obviously, I'm going to go and watch my own content. So that is organized in a way, right? So I don't even feel the need of like I don't feel that pain, bro. Like someone has helped me get a service I want. So for me, my load has been reduced, and I'm like I have to pay for like Formula One, my music, and maybe like internet. You get,
Mm.
and that
Mm.
that is now. But I'm still able to watch Netflix. I'm still able to watch Amazon Prime at the same time.
Yeah.
That's a plus. Now then there's another person. This is not say my cousin. My cousin is able to watch Formula One, Amazon Prime, and Netflix at the same time. The reason why the Spotify
Mm.
thing is not like all around the whole house is because of like now I'm on Spotify. I think my sister and my other brother also on Spotify. Then my big bro is on Apple Music. My cousin is on Apple Music. Other guy is on Tidal. So it's all split up. That's why the
Mm.
family thing like is not working like so well. Yeah,
Yeah.
but you see, when someone eases like the load of you, man, it just becomes lighter, man. It becomes chill. The problem is guys don't want to talk this shit out and be like, bro, let me cover this bill, you cover that bill, I cover this bill. When we are done, we are going to it's literally going to be calm. Like
Hence being an island.
no. Like what I'm saying is like we as boys we come, we'll be like, you're going to be paying for Netflix. I'll be paying for Amazon Prime.
Mm.
This person says I'm going to be paying for this. You know, if you're to put that money and let us say if each person was paying for individually their own thing, it's more money each person
Mm-hmm.
is spending. But now you've cut down the prices, bro. You've cut down the price and you can all enjoy. You get. I don't know why I'm trying to sell this to you so that you can.
Uh,
I'm trying to sell this to you so bad, but I don't think you're
uh,
buying it.
maybe I'm still a old age,
Bro,
stone age guy.
I'm trying to sell this so bad to you, but it just I feel like you're like fuck.
Shall need to do some calculations in
Fuck,
economics to
fuck
see if
you,
it
bro.
works out.
Fuck you. But you know it would work out. Me, my calculations be tight, bro. My calculations be tight.
Hmm.
And man, now Zumbara, man.
Bar is just here, man. Cold. I don't know. I left club when it was what?
It was hot, man.
When it was hot.
It is still hot.
It's
Still hot.
still hot.
Yeah, I just went a couple of days, man. Like 2 days, then
Mm.
relaxed. Yeah.
As well, this side it is cold.
Bro,
It
what?
is cold.
Mob cold. So you know weather for two, man. Elijah Chitaka, bro. Weather for two, bro. Oh, by the
Shout
way.
out those things.
Oh, by the way, I feel like a bad fan of like Africa of like UG music right now. You know, I didn't know that Mike Mungu had released like he released his album last year.
Mike Mungu.
Like not, I don't think it's an album. It's an EP. It's an EP. Mike Mungu.
He's
Kajina
an
guy.
upcoming artist, so I can't, even me myself, I can't. You know, it took me time to get to know the bedroom essentials of Elijah Chitaka.
Now, first still Elijah, but Mungu is like smaller. Mungu is small. Mungu is an independent artist on top of that. Elijah is like a record label. Because, you know, because the thing is, I knew Kajina. That Kajina jam. I knew it before, but I don't know why I didn't check his page. I don't know. Because usually when I get to find a new jam that I like, I go to that person's page and I usually want to listen to like all the music. But I didn't go to Mike Mungu's page. I don't know why. Then
he's
after
an upcoming guy. You can't pay.
You guys, I've gone to guys' pages like guys like Conrad. You know, I don't know if you know Conrad. If he spells the thing about CNX.
CXN.
Yeah, Conrad. I've been on Conrad's. I've been on Conrad's page mob times. Denesi. I've been on their pages mob times. Remember after just listening to like one track. But I don't know why Mike Mungu did not cross on. But anyway, fast forward. Then I think some guy I was teaching some stuff and he's like, hey bro, man, Mike Mungu's new album is tight. I'm like, hey, Mike Mungu has a new album. Tough. Let me go and listen. I think this guy also just listened to the guy's jam. So, and the guy is just saying, hey man, all those jams are damn like Kajina is there. Like, hey, all those Kajina jams. I'm like, tough. Tight. Let me go and listen to this shit. Now, after that, I even took like another week, which then I listened to the guy's jam, of which I listened to the guy's album today. But honestly, that guy deserves his flowers, man. Mike Mungu deserves his flowers.
He'll blow up. I don't know if
he will blow up eventually.
Anyway,
and his blow up.
To all the listeners, stream Mike Mungu's new album.
Man.
What is it called? First of all,
let me not even be a bad person, bro. I don't want to
very unserious fan.
I'm a very unserious person right now. I'm trying to motivate people to listen to Iziki. I don't even have knowledge about it. But the album, what was the title of the album? Let me see. Mike Mungu. But my network has become a bit slow. I don't know if it will like search for me like ASAP. Let me search. I was searching on Spotify, but let me search on Google.
Mike Mungu. Is it called Finally?
That's the one. Finally.
Latest release.
Yeah.
How many jams does it have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 jams.
Yeah, it's an EP. Not like an album. It's just a chill EP, but
Mr. Leju Emmanuel failed to listen to 5 jams for 1 week.
To my defense, I don't know, but that week I think I was kind of like busy. But I'm just making excuses for myself, man. I've been in my room all the time.
Next time we come back here, maybe we have a review.
Yeah, by the way,
on Mike Mungu's. Mungu's jams.
Yeah, Mike Mungu, but on his stuff, bro. That like honestly, for you've not yet listened to it. Now I've listened to it, but mine's still like first impressions. I still need like time to like actually process like the music, but
let me say, I've listened to the Kajina song, so we're all alike.
Yeah, we all listened to Kajina. No, but I listened to the whole album today. Hey, so I'm a bit higher off compared to you. Yeah, come on.
And after listening, which songs do you take home?
Now the songs I took home, I don't know their names per now, but I know their positioning on the what on the album track. Kajina, Kajina, I think is number 3 or 2, if I'm not mistaken. 3, then Kajina 3. It's 3, right?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Then I think the one that didn't sit down for me the most was number 5, but number 3, 4, 2, and 1. Yeah, in that kind of names in my order, I would put. Is that jam? I think it is number 2 before Kajina, or is the one after Kajina? I'm trying to remember properly, but that jam was tight. I was like, yeah.
Be by me.
I think maybe it's Be by Me. Yeah, so one of those ones. Yeah. So anyway, man, we've come to the end of the pod.
Yeah.
So next week we have to come back with like a review for Mungu.
A review for Mungu.
Mungu, yeah.
And friends of Cohen, please inform the man to release something for us.
That's true. It has been a long while.
You guys have been sending those memes through. Like, I
know, eh?
Remember the time when J Hus was not releasing music?
Exactly. Now those ones are now
the memes that are moving around.
They're the same ones moving around for Kwa and JC now.
Yeah.
Alright, man. It has been a lovely pod. That's my guy, Top G Biancha. You're gonna be listening to him more often than usual, man. Honestly, he's a tough guy, man. Anyway, man, it's the Drunk and the Ginger podcast. I'm your host, Joe Manuel, and my maybe future. Should I say future? Future co-host.
Future what?
Future co-host, man. Don't be thinking otherwise. Like future co-host.
Interim co-host. You know, like when teams put in an interim manager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're the
pray for me so that I get the contract.
Tough, man. Okay, man. Have a good night.
Bye.
And it was a lovely pod. Thank you everyone for listening. Thank you.
Sign out.
Yep.